Hello, hello, awesome AP World History students. How's it going? Good morning. Go ahead and drop your name over in the comments when you get logged in here. That way I know that you are here and I can get you on a team to start playing Jeopardy! Unit 4, woohoo! We're getting closer to that test day. It's exciting. All right, guys, so let me know when you get here. Drop your name in the comments. When you get here, drop your... Okay. Good morning, good morning. Drop your name in the comment for me so that I know that you are here. And I will get you on a team. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. All right. Good morning, Ethan and Quentin. How you all doing? It's a good day today. I got you guys on a team. I'm working on getting some other classes to compete with us. I think that'd be fun to go head to head. All right. We got Nix. All right. Welcome, Nix. No problem. We're happy to have you. You're welcome anytime. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do that, and you can click the notifications, and then you'll know when we play these games. Jared! Hey, Jared. How's it going? Jared, you might want to give these kiddos some competition. Let's see if you know any world history. I know you know American history. Next week when I play with A-Push, you should join that one. All right, Leah, I got you on a team. Good morning. NNE, welcome back. Good morning. And we got Ashley. Good morning, Ashley. Hey, I sent you an email. Let me know when you've got some time to chat. Let's see. We got Daniel ready to play. All right, Daniel. We are ready. And Josue. Awesome. Good morning, Josue. Okay, so we're going to get started here in just a minute. I see we have 12 people on here. Yes, it's a competition, Daniel. Absolutely. Oh, poor Jared has to work. Well, hi. Good to see you. I hope you're having a good day. Don't work too hard. Yes, we have teams on here, Daniel. Yep, I'll let you know whose team you're on in just a second. I'm going to give a couple more minutes for some people to log in. And then if we don't get any more people logged in, I will go ahead and start the game. Today's unit is Unit 4. You can see on the board we have Tech Innovations, Exploration, Columbian Exchange, Maritime Empires Established, and Maritime Empires Maintained. So if you have a AMSCO book, Unit 4, that's what we're working out of today. That's where all these questions came from. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 people on teams, and it says I got 10 people. If Jared's popped off of here, then I need 2 more people to drop in the comments so I know your names and I can get you on a team. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to everyone who is just playing this morning for the first time. It was super fun. It has been super fun the last couple of weeks. We've had a great time, so I am looking forward to having you all. All right, so if you're not on a team, go ahead and drop your name in the comments. So far for Team 1, I have Ethan, Ashley, Nix, and Daniel. And for Team 2, I have Quentin, NNE, Leah, and Josue. Daniel, you don't have to sign up for this. This is just whoever logs on, I put them on a team, and you get to play. NNE, yes, it would be Unit 4. Unit 4 is what we're doing. Good morning, good morning. Oh, Tuan, how's it going? Hamza, is that how I pronounce your name? I don't want to pronounce it wrong, so I just want to make sure I got it right. I'm going to put you on Team 1, Hamza, and Tuan, I'm putting you on Team 2. Good to see you, Tuan. I have missed you. Good morning, Hamza. Good to see you. All right, so we're going to get started, and then if anybody else logs on, they can drop their name in the comments, and I'll get them on a team. Here are your teams. Team 1, out the chute, we've got Ethan, Ashley, Nix, Daniel, and Hamza. And team 2, Quentin, NNE, Leah, Josue, and Tuan. So this is how it works. Basically, we have a team leader that will be choosing the category and the question. And then the first comment that is correct gets the points for that team. Haley, welcome. I'm going to put you on team 2, Haley. All right, so we're going to get started. And if anybody else joins, just drop your name over in the comments. And I will get you on a team. Oh, sorry, Haley. I just saw that you commented way up there and I missed it. Fatine, yeah, you can join. Absolutely. Fatine, I'm going to put you on team 1. So we have 2 teams going right now. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Who's the team leader for our team? Okay, so team 1, I have, I think Ethan is the only one that's in my class, so he'll be able to communicate with me for the final Jeopardy. So I'm going to make Ethan the team leader of team 1, all right? And then for team 2, we'll make Quentin the team leader. So that's how we'll do it, okay? Just because when we do final Jeopardy, we have to have some way to communicate without it being like open to everyone. Yeah, Fatine, you are on team 1. That's where I put you. All right, so once again, let me tell you the teams one more time, and then we'll get started. Team 1 is Ethan, Ashley, Nix, Daniel, Hamza, and Fatine. And team 2 is Quentin, NNE, Leah, Josue, Tuan, and Haley. If anybody else joins, go ahead and just drop your name in the comments, and I will get you on a team. So Ethan's team won last week, so I'm going to let Quentin's team choose first. Quentin, if you want to drop it in the comments what category you would like and what amount that you would like, that'd be awesome. Okay. So I will wait for you, Quentin, if you are still on here. If Quentin is not, oh, there he is, Quentin. Okay, Quentin, exploration for 400. So here we go. I have it on my TV over here, so if I'm looking away from you guys, that's why. All right, so 400. Describe one difference between how the British settled the Americas and how the French settled the Americas. One difference between how the British settled the Americas and how the French settled the Americas. You guys a minute to think about that. Ethan says the British settled using colonies with settlers, while the French sought to establish trading posts. Good. And the French are friendly towards the indigenous. Yes, you're right, Tuan. And the reason that they were friendly towards the indigenous people is because they wanted to trade with them. But Ethan got those points for his team. So I'm going to put you guys down for 400. All right, Ethan, let us know which one you would like. I'm guessing, just going to throw this out there, it's probably going to be a 500 because Ethan tends to like to go for the 500s. What one was that? Was that a Columbian exchange? I think, yeah, it was Columbian. Wait, let me see. I got to mark it off. Oh, exploration. Okay. I'm going to mark it off over here. Okay, NNE says that the British settled the Americas through Central America as the French integrated with the population in Canadian region. Look at you, NNE. Look at all those big words. Yes, you're right. So the British came to settle. The French came more to trade, and that's why they have a good reputation with the Native Americans, because they're not coming to take the land. So that's something that you can remember. Okay, Ethan. Yes, I am psychic. That's right. All right, a Columbian exchange for 500. And I wrote down the slide because it's not letting me pick it. So hold on just a second. Slide 32. Here we go. Explain one way that Europeans affected the environment of the New World. Explain one way that the Europeans affected the environment of the New World. I feel like I need some music playing in the background for these quiet moments, but maybe I should just stop talking so you guys can think. Quentin said, yes, they took a lot of natural resources. That is true. Can you be a little bit more specific? NNE said plantation monoculture. Okay, you're on the right track. Leah said they brought a bee, the honeybee, yes, that allowed for new plants to grow that couldn't survive otherwise. Leah, I'm going to give you those points because you are right. That's awesome. I don't have my little, wait a minute, was that? Yeah, that's Columbian Exchange, sorry. I don't have my little ding, ding, ding thing out here. But yes, that's right, Leah. They did bring the honeybee, and it allowed for new plants to grow because the honeybee could pollinate those plants. There's a really good article about that. It's called Jamestown. It's National Geographic. So if you want more information, check that out. It's really good. Hamza said that they had a government system influenced onto Asia, mainly Japan. Okay, so Hamza, we're talking about the Europeans affecting the New World. So make sure that you're answering the question to that aspect, okay? Daniel, I'm not sure about desertification. Do you mean deforestation? Because if you mean deforestation, then you would be right. Nick says brought diseases such as smallpox. Yes, absolutely decimated the population. However, if you're answering for the environment, you would have to connect that, Nick, to the environment, okay? All right, so Ethan, go ahead and let us know which one you would like now. I'm guessing another 500. For Team 2, we have 500 so far, and Team 1 has 400. And then he says, quick question, can anyone answer regardless? Yes, anyone can answer. It's open to everyone. That's how you win the board back. Daniel, that's what I thought you meant. No problem. Deforestation is definitely a problem for the environment in the New World, so that one would work. All right, Ethan, whenever you're ready, let me know which one you would like. We have all the 500s except for the one that you just chose. Ethan likes to go for the big guns right away. Oh, exploration. There it is. Okay, so exploration 500. That's slide 22. So here we go. Explain one effect on the indigenous people of the Americas because of exploration, and be specific. Okay, Daniel says smallpox spread to them. That is true, Daniel. Absolutely. So not just smallpox, but all diseases, right? And it decimated the population. I think somebody said that earlier in the feed. 90-ish% were killed from the diseases. So Daniel, that was a was that a 500? Yeah, that was a 500. That goes on Team 1. Let's see. NNE said, oh, let's read Ashley's. Ashley said harsh treatment due to haciendas. Yes, definitely. The coerced labor was definitely a problem. NNE says an effect the indigenous people of the Americas had because of exploration was the usage of them for coerced labor. Very good. The adoption from the Spanish, the encomienda, and the hacienda systems. Yeah, awesome. Fatine says through trade of horses and crops. That's true, Fatine. You need to be specific, though, and like explain how that affected them. Okay, so for example, the horses basically made culture different in the plains. They allowed the plains Native Americans to hunt the buffalo in a more efficient way. And then Daniel says measles. Yep, absolutely, measles were a problem too. Haley says indigenous people were forced to transition into a new religion, even though they did not want to, but they secretly continued their own religions without them knowing. True, that sometimes happened. Also, syncretic religions happen. Remember, syncretic is the blending of traditions and religions. All right, Ethan, the board is yours. Let us know which one you want. And Nick says, introduced new staple foods to Eastern Hemisphere. Yes, very good. So maize, tomatoes, those all go to Oh, do you guys need me to use, is it echoing or does the sound good? They say sometimes to like use the headphones. So let me know if I'm echoing and you want me to use the headphones. Yes, Daniel, voodoo would be an example of the syncretic religion. And the Virgin of Guadalupe. You guys are on point. Yes. Okay. Unit 4. Awesome. All right. Ethan wants tech innovation. How do you know questions before it is asked? Well, Fatine, these are all from Unit 4. So if you have reviewed Unit 4 recently, then you might know them a little bit better. Okay. Tech innovations 500. Ethan, I already knew. It was 500. I didn't even have to guess. Okay, let's see. Explain one political motivation for developing navigational technology. Explain one political motivation for developing navigational technology. And if you just logged on and you're not on a team, go ahead and drop your name in the comments and I will get you put onto a team. Tuan says, exploring new territories to be better than the others. Yes, Tuan, very good. All right, Tuan, you are on team 2. That's 500 points going your direction. And Quentin, whenever you're ready, you can let me know what you would like next. Here's the board. We have, let's see, we have these two 500s left. And this one is gone, so everything else is open. Let me look at some of these other comments. Haley says, gold, glory, God. Yes, just make sure, since that was a political question, that you are connecting it to that. I mean, not political, technological question. Like, how did technology influence that? Exploration. Yes, Ashley. All right. Ethan says, the Europeans wanted to expand their empires so they could be more powerful than their fellow European powers. Through better navigation, they could explore new territories. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Can't talk. And then he says a political motivation for developing navigational technology was the strive to create trading post empires. Yes, very good. This increased competition between states due to the urge to find a Northwest Passage. That's awesome, NNE. That would definitely work. All right, Quentin, he would like maintained or a maritime empire is established for 500. Here we go. Explain one demographic change in Africa due to the slave trade. And if you would like to write in like bullet pointed, not full sentences so that you have a chance of winning the points for your team, that's fine. Okay, Tuan says more women, less men. That is true, Tuan. However, Ethan said it a little bit better when he said the women take over the male roles. Okay, that's important. That's the important part because remember, it puts women in places where they have more leadership. So, Tuan, I'm going to give you 100 of those points, and then 400 will go to Ethan's team. So. Let's see, what do we got so far? We've got team 2 with 600. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's way too early for me to be doing math. Okay, and then Ethan's team with 1,300. So still anybody's game. Tuan says women rulers. Yes, they were in ruling positions. Quentin says unbalanced gender populations. Very good. That's true. Africa's demography decreased since more men were taken as slaves. However, Columbian exchange helped increase population due to new foodstuffs. That's true. Just make sure that, oh, I see what you're talking about. How the Columbian exchange gave Africans more food. Yeah, that's true. Okay, Quentin, let me know which one you would like next. We still have the last 500, which is empires maintained. If you are logged on here and you're not on a team, just let me know in the comments and I will get you on a team. It's anybody's game so far. We got a healthy competition going. I like it. I like it a lot. Quentin, would you like the last one for 500? I'm assuming that's probably the one you're going to go for. Yep. Okay. For some reason, it didn't pop up over here on this one. All right. Oops. Nope. That's not what I want to do. Go back. Let me go to that one. I don't want to show you the answer to that one. Okay. Here we go. I think this is right. Yeah. Nope. That's the one we just did. So we need to go back to the board. All right. Empires maintained. Here we go. Oh, I got to plug in my computer. Explain one example of cultural change that affected the indigenous people of America. Hold on, guys. I'm going to grab my computer. I was so excited to have this all set up and ready to go, and I forgot my charger. That could have been bad. I was like down to 10%. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's look over here. I'm going to look on the speed. Fatine. Oh, sorry, Ethan. Well, it's the same question you wanted anyway. All right, Fatine says gold trade. Explain one example of cultural change that affected the indigenous people. Okay, Fatine, I think you might mean silver trade. Let me know. Ethan said they were forced to learn Catholicism through the mission system. True, true. Haley said, like I said, they were forced to change religions. Yes, that's correct. And syncretic religion like voodoo was formed. Very good. Ethan, those points go to team 1 because you were the first one to answer. Let me know what one you would like. We're out of the 500s now, so I'm guessing 400s. Leah said the horse changed them into nomads and shifted their culture completely. Okay, not all of them, though, just the Plains Indians. So make sure that you specify that and like focus in on how it changed their culture to be able to hunt the buffalo better. But that's very good. And then he says, an example of cultural change that affected indigenous people of Americas was the establishment of conquistadors in New Spain. This caused a social hierarchy based on the caste system. Very good, NNE. Awesome. Very well established. Okay, Quentin says, empires such as Aztecs were taken by conquerors, forcing them to adapt culture to the Europeans. Very good. All right, Ethan says, Columbian exchange for 400. Let's grab that one. Explain one change that occurred in the Americas due to the Columbian exchange. So remember, for change, you have to describe before and after. If you don't want to do it in a full sentence, just say before dash and then after dash. Make sure you're describing both. Okay, I like it. Let's see. Ethan's doubling up on the question here. I like it. Okay, so Ethan says the Americas before had no honeybees. After honeybees were introduced, there were many plants which had not grown there before. Yes, that is correct. Very, very true. It definitely changes a lot of things. So remember, the reason that I put this question on here, if you have a DBQ that is asking about change, you have to describe what it's like before and what it's like after in order to show change. So make sure that you remember that for the exam. And then he says, before the Columbian exchange, more polytheistic religions, and after, there were more syncretic religions with Christianity.